Hi everybody! What we're going to do now to prepare our soil is we've already put down our compost, we have put in the fish emulsion, all of that we've put it on top of the vegetable bed. We did holes in the vegetable bed with the pitchfork so all the good nutrition could go inside the soil. What we're going to do is over the compost we're going to put some newspaper. So we're going to take our newspaper and we're going to try and get at least seven pages of the newspaper. Let's see how many I've got. 4 here. I'm going to need 3 more. And I'm getting the newspaper ready to put down over the compost. That way I'll have all my newspaper ready to just lay down on the vegetable bed. So what I have here in this bag is I have my newspaper all ready to go in groups of 7 layers thick so that when I can get back out to the vegetable bed I can lay the newspaper on top of the compost, and then on top of that, we're going to put some mulch.
Hello gardeners! Here we have Mr. Carroll. He is going to wet down our compost so that it can really feed the soil that's underneath it. Now under that compost, there's the grass, the ryegrass that was growing. There's the leaves that we put down, the nice mulch, leaf mulch we put down. And now we're going to cover this compost with newspaper so that the things that are growing underneath it can't come up and grow again. What was growing underneath it is now going to become food for our new plants, for all our new plants. And here we have some more peas ready to go in to the new bed. All right, so now what's going to happen is I've already prepared these packs of newspaper, so they're 7 pages thick. And when we put them down, we're going to try to overlap so that the weeds can't get up through the gaps. So right now we're going to try and lay the next pack of newspaper. We're going to overlap over this one about maybe 3 or 4 inches like that. And what we're going to do on the edges is that we're going to tuck the newspaper in at the edges so as to prevent weeds from growing out from the edges. See? And now we're going to wet it. Now we have a layer of newspaper, 7 pages thick, over the compost, and we're going to give it a nice covering of water before we put the mulch on. Okay? Great! Now we have the entire bed covered with 7 or 8 layers thick of newspaper. We're gonna give it a really good soaking so that when we come along later on, after we put the mulch down, then we're able to poke holes through this layer of newspaper to plant the plants. This layer of newspaper is kind of going to be the top of our soil. And under it is going to lie all the nutritious soil that the plants are going to use to grow. Okay, so now in this step, we're going to give the vegetable bed a nice layer of mulch. The mulch is not only going to help the newspaper not fly away, it's also going to help keep the humidity in the soil. And that way it won't dry out. The soil in the bed won't dry out as quickly. The other thing that this mulch helps us with is not letting us get weeds come from seeds dropped from the top. So many times seeds can blow into a raised vegetable bed and start growing. Many times they're brought along by birds and dropped on the vegetable bed. So the mulch won't let these seeds get a good start growing on the vegetable bed. Okay, see it looking good. There's 2 rows of peas, and this one soon there'll be a third.